I started back in 1983. Interest rates were outrageous, probably pushing 15–16% interest rates. At the time, I was finishing up college and I had a couple odd jobs going on. I kind of stayed with that with the idea that I would come back out and revisit the job market at a later time, and here I am 23 years later, pretty much doing it on a bigger scale. So I'm a product of a bad economy.
I first met Mike about 6 years ago when I was recruiting he and some of his peers to really help rebuild and redefine the Remodelers Council. Mike stepped up and offered himself as president, served a 2-year term, did a phenomenal job of not only reorganizing the council, but also attracting the right kind of leadership to work with him and to follow him.
John Martindale from Brothers Roofing, Mike Owings from Owings Brothers Services, and myself had agreed to put together a committee to try to reconstitute the Remodelers Council Board of Directors. Initially, the three of us talked about who would become president, and we all looked around the room and stared at the ceiling, and nobody really wanted to do it. And Mike finally stepped up and said he would do it, and not only did he do it the first year, but he did it the second year as well. He also was the one that twisted my arm to take the third year.
He and his brothers in the firm altogether kind of can cross over from being just remodelers to builders to doing a little bit of both. And I think they're good at both. Mike's always looking for ways to improve his company, both from a construction point of view with materials and things, but from a client point of view on what we can do to help make the projects better.
I guess the reason why we went with Mike to do our house was because of the work that he and Virginia had been doing on a number of other projects, and because that work has always turned out great. And probably, I think, you know, Owings Brothers family organization, they run their business very much like that. Their subcontractors they're almost family. They all do terrific work, and there was really no other one to go to.
Well, there was a very high level of expectation, knowing that we were both architect and client, and that since we've done projects with him in the past, he knew the kind of quality we expected. But unlike other projects, we were under a very limited budget, and he managed to meet that budget and give us an incredibly high quality building.
Obviously, he's a family guy. He's a family business, and it shows from talking to him and being around him. He's also one of the most decent people I know. He's good, fair. He'll tell you what he thinks. You know, if you don't like it, he will probably still tell you exactly what he thinks, and I respect that. He's also a very decent guy. He does the right thing, and I think it shows.
Clearly, what he's done for the Remodelers Council, and by implication what that's done for the Home Builders Association of Maryland, makes him an outstanding recipient of our Builder of the Year award.
I look at this award as a family award. It's about all four of us, and including my dad. It's about, you know, the company as a whole. Secondly, I think I look at it as what a huge recognition to the remodeling industry, and recognizing us as a professional and an active player in that part of the industry. I can't say how proud and how privileged we are to receive this award. We're just really astonished, and we take it serious.